As the final events of Bible prophecies are rapidly being fulfilled, the call coming from God to His people at such a crisis as this is to come up higher. Come up higher as God called Moses to Mount Sinai. Come up higher as Elijah called the people of God to come up on Mount Carmel. Come up higher because we have a high calling in Jesus Christ.
Our High Calling, a devotional by Ellen G. White. How are you using your talents? Then he that hath received the 5 talents went and traded with the same, and made them other 5 talents. And likewise he that hath received 2, he also gained other 2. But he that hath received 1 went and digged in the earth, and hid his Lord's money. Matthew 25, verses 16 through 18. The knowledge of the truth is altogether too precious to be hoarded up and bound about and hid in the earth. Even the 1 talent entrusted by the Master is to be faithfully employed. God pronounces His blessing upon unselfish, unwearied diligence. And though we may have but 1 talent and can make but a small investment, yet God will make the effort fruitful in results. The man who works in faith will realize that his intellect, his affections, his whole power belongs to God, and he will seek to make diligent use of his powers and will improve his faculties and talents. But instead of realizing that all our faculties belong to God, how many are reckless, little thinking that their influence, their cheap, light words are molding the characters of those with whom they associate and bringing down their minds to a low level. The atmosphere that surrounds the soul is fraught with influence for good or evil. It may be full of poison and malaria, or be fragrant and pure and health-giving. This moral influence will be according to our connection with Christ or our separation from Him, who is light and life. Those who are united with Christ will realize that He has given them trusts according to their several ability, and whatever their surroundings, they will consider them favorable for the development of moral character. We are to make the most of every advantage and opportunity. We must train and improve our ability that we may not disappoint our Master, but reach the highest possible standard and thus influence others to follow in the footsteps of our example. We may say, neither society or intimate companions must have their ideas of Christian character cheapened by my course of action. What are you doing with your talents? Are you putting them out to the exchangers?
Someday the silver cord will break, and I no more as now shall sing, but all the joy when I shall wake within the palace of the King, and I shall see to face and tell the story saved by grace, and I shall see Him face to face and tell the story saved by grace. Someday my earthly house will fall. I cannot tell how soon 'twill be, but this I know, my all in all has now a place in heaven for me, and I shall see Him face to face and tell the story saved by grace, and I shall see Him face to face and tell the story saved by grace. Someday when fades the golden sun beneath the rosy tinted west, my blessed my Savior opes the gate. He'll take me to His world of light, and I shall see